But we knew being down only 6-3, we had a chance. Obviously, third quarter was a little bit rough for a bit, and then I don't know. Once we got to 8-6, the crowd was unbelievable. It gave me goosebumps. It was the weirdest shift of events I've ever been a part of, and every goal just bang, 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 and it honestly felt like a movie.
It's almost fitting that Tehoka and Chase got those 2 goals to get you going, because they seem to be the most outwardly emotional guys on the team, and when the team has been flat for 45 minutes offensively, it's almost natural for them to step in the void.
Yeah, I feel like they're definitely fan favorites, and they definitely wear their heart on their sleeves, and when they score, they're very emotional, and it gets the crowd even more into it. So it was awesome to see. Again, everybody talks about Josh and I, but it's a committee, and those guys don't get enough credit. They're unbelievable goal scorers, and every game, it's the best thing about our offense. It's next man up, and it's really cool to see.
What was the key for you? I mean, you're hitting your sticks on. You have a point on every goal that goes in through the 3 quarters, but the rest of the guys aren't getting into the flow. Just what's the key for you as one of the captains to bring the group together there?
Yeah, you know what? I feel like I struggled last game. They did a great job at kind of locking me off after I swung the ball so I wouldn't get the ball back. And going into this game, I said I need to work harder to get the ball and get my teammates open and be more aggressive. And I felt like I should have I had 3 empty netters at back door when Josh hit me, and those are frustrating. But as a leader, I try to stay as positive as possible, and I tell the guys we can only control what we can control offensively. We need to stay out of the box. We need to cut off reverse transition, and we need to just play our game. And we were able to do that, and we went on a run.
How special is it going to your 4th straight NLL finals? And thoughts on the Toronto Rock?
Yeah, I think it's an amazing achievement, but we've learned our lessons in the past that we can't be satisfied to just make it to the finals. We're playing a strong Albany team that beat us twice this year, so underdog mentality. I know people might think we have the upper hand, but they're a great team over there. And Toronto Rock, they play us every year. It's always a battle. It's not going to be easy. JT came in the room at the beginning of the game and was like, it's going to be a 1 or 2 goal game. Like, we know it. It could go both ways. They had a tremendous season, and luckily we just had their number this year. Give them kudos for their season. But again, we stepped up. We had the underdog mentality, and we got the job done.
Dane, wouldn't say you just thought this team to be able to beat a team like Toronto as much as you guys did this season?
It's hard to do. It's one of those games where it's so easy to get up for. Again, we don't like them, they don't like us. I don't get nervous all too much. First game of the year, I always get nervous, and then kind of shifts a little bit. But every time we play Toronto, it's like I get nervous because I want to beat them so bad. And nerves are a good thing sometimes. And we were able to just control our emotions down the stretch there. And there's no better feeling than obviously beating a big rival like Toronto.
It's been a very high-scoring series, kind of going into that last quarter. What changed for you guys to open up the floodgates in the last 15 minutes?
Staying out of the box. I honestly, truly think that when we play 5-on-5, you look at the numbers, we can compete with any team. It's staying out of the box. The penalty kill is unbelievable as well on our team. And Vino played lights out. He was making saves that he had no reason doing. But I think this year is kind of the mentality of, when there's a goal either way, the next shift's the biggest, and we focused on that this year, and we were able to kind of be successful.
I was going to say, Matt, in the 4th quarter, Matt almost said, all right, they're not scoring again, darn it. I've let in enough, and maybe why he's the greatest ever.
Oh yeah, it's funny because the last 3 games in playoffs, he's in the best shape out of everybody on the team. I've never seen him so exhausted, and I always comment, he's like, oh, well, I'm 10 years older than you. I was like, yeah, you have a good point, you deserve it. But he's our backbone. Obviously the fans and him, just we thrive off those 2 things, and it's just so comforting being an offensive player when knowing that he's behind us, he's going to make that next save, and we have another opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net.
The group of you, Josh, Ian, Chase, and Kluch, you guys, all live here, work out together. This could be 7 championships between outdoors and indoors. What is about your group of guys there that is able to rise to the occasion consistently?
Yeah, I think it's the relationship off the floor, to be honest. We're always together. We're always competing, whether it be in the gym, on the golf course. We golf quite a bit, and just and we're so close. It's our fiancés and girlfriends get frustrated with us because we spend more time with each other than them. But it's a fun relationship to be a part of, and we want to build off it. Again, we've been so many championships, like you said, together. We have a few, but we want to build off that. Again, for me, achievements are, as I get older, I'm starting to realize achievements aren't like points or anything like that. It's about winning championships. So obviously, it gives me goosebumps having another opportunity at this last year's championship. It went by so quick. It was a roller coaster ride. It was an amazing energy. But now it's like a drug. You want to go back and do it again, and we have another opportunity. It's not going to be easy, but we're excited about the challenge.
For you, I mean, 4 championships in a row, do you think going into this week now about the 2 losses or the win more going into this next one?
Yeah, I think it's just focusing on ourselves, playing our game. Again, Albany's a great team. They've had our number this year. But again, I feel like they play a weird style of defense, and they're youthful. They're young offense, buzzed around, and it's you don't know who's going to have the ball. So it's a little bit different than we've been used to. But I think we've made a few different adjustments throughout those games, and we just got to stick to our game plan. At the end of the day, we need to dictate and make them adjust to us rather than adjust to them.
Dane, when you guys get to that stage, I mean, you and the core of the guys who've been to these NLL finals, I mean, how much do you just hang your head on the experience and kind of just let that kind of play its course as you get ready for Albany?
Yeah, just enjoy it, live in the moment. These rookies, second-year players, or whatever it may be, they probably think it's easy to make it to the finals, but it's really not. Like, I mean, I've been in the league for 11, 12 years. I've been fortunate enough to be in the past 4 finals, but I only have one to show. And before that, I never thought I'd even be able to make a championship or win a championship. So it's not easy. Don't take it for granted. Have fun with it. Live in the moment, but don't stay too high. Just stay even keel and have fun.
When do you guys start preparing for Albany?
We'll probably enjoy the night, and then we're right back at it. Maybe rest our bodies a little bit Monday, but I'm sure we'll be practicing either Wednesday or Saturday, and it's awesome just to be a part of this experience and be together at all times. We're always communicating, whether it be group chat or I know some guys live in Canada, but we're a close group, and we want to continue to thrive. So again, rest up, but our goal is to win a championship. It's not to win the Eastern Finals. It's to win it all, and we have an opportunity at hand, and we don't want to take it for granted.
Does it matter when the game is? I know Albany's arena is booked next week, and we're not sure how that's going to break down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, they're a young team. I feel like we're a team that keeps in pretty good shape. JT thrives on that. So we'd like to go right away, but if it's 2 weeks from now, we're going to be ready, regardless of what's thrown at us. And again, it's an amazing opportunity. I wish we were playing in Bandits the first game of the year because the fans would be awesome. But I feel like they'll travel just like they did in Toronto, and I felt like that was a home game for us as well. So they've been amazing all year, and I know we're fortunate enough to be playing in Albany. So I know fans will travel well, and families and all that stuff, and it's going to be an exciting series.
Thanks, Dane.
Thanks, Dane.
Thank you.
Thanks.